So this is a walk around of our Challenger caravan. So she has a motor mover, which is handy and you can't get into those certain spots. We'll just do a quick walk around. This is parked outside the house. We normally keep it in storage, but I brought it up to the house to give it a clean. So there's an Alco anti-sway hitch, also a hitch lock, and the 13 pin connector. So inside there we have 2 gas bottles. One is brand new, it's full, has the lid. The 2 barrels aren't there at the moment, so I took them out. They normally keep them in the shower, but we do have a waste barrel and a water barrel. We also have a full winter cover for it as well. So that battery, I think, was last year we got it in. And the switch for the motor mover is in there as well. The tyres are, I think they're a year old. In the waste water pipes, there's probably 1 or 2 tiny little marks around the whole caravan, and that's where you put the water and for the flush and the toilet. Come around the back, there's nothing broken or cracked. So we're just going to give you a little walk around inside, just so you can kind of feel. There's the VIN number and all the weights. So it's a very well kept caravan. We use it probably 4 or 5 times a year. Loads of presses there, so there's your wine glasses in. Hold on, I turn on the power first. And also has a central heating system. So you have loads of these little LED lights. You have a central heating system there, so you set it for whatever temperature you want and it keeps it at it. It's lovely. It's no gas fires or any of that lark. We have a smoke detector and carbon monoxide. There's loads of plugs there. And that table actually folds out bigger. I can show you that later. Loads of drawers for storage. This whole area folds into a double bed that I normally sleep in. And there's a radio up there, and that's a MaxView Wi-Fi adapter. You actually just put a SIM card in it and the whole place is a Wi-Fi thing. It's about 150, 200 quid. That's where you keep your plates and your cups. Microwave's like brand new. We hardly use. We do all our kind of cooking outside in the awning in a little kind of small kitchen. We'd actually try not to cook too much in the caravan. There's a draining board. They're all normally stored away, and like a chopping board. So the gas cooker there has 3 gas rings and 1 is electric. So if your gas ever went, you can use the electric. And the oven's like brand new, and the grill, we don't really use it. When you count on one hand the amount of times I've used it in the ownership, more storage as well. Also, just showing you more pull-out storage. So domestic fridge, generally you'll just leave it on electric all the time you're on site. With a detail in there to kind of capture where the ice might defrost. And 2 big beds. Mattresses are in excellent condition. And loads of storage up there for clothes. There's 3 on one side, and then on the far side 2 presses. Also, those beds lift up. You have a plug socket there for telly and stuff like that. There is a bracket on the wall for the telly, but we never had one in it. So the beds lift up. And there's your table underneath it there, your folded table. There's a wire with a plug there that's wired in. You can actually open up the hatch and go out into the awning, and then you have power out in the awning. So loads of storage for whatever you need. The bathroom's an end bathroom. It's very, very big. Again, loads of storage. You have hooks, you have lights. The water heats to 60 degrees. It's very hot. That's it. So I've got my missus to fold out the table there. It shows you double size. So we'd put that on the folded table on the end of it, and you could fit 4 to 6 people around it. You obviously there's loads of light as well, the extra blind up there. And show you this, I never showed this earlier on in the video, that folds out at the end and just extends the size of the kitchen.